Coming up in today's video, guys, we have a soft wax plug, and we've also got a keratin ribbon that we removed from somebody's ear.
Good one as well, stay tuned for that one.
It's going to be the ear, obviously. My name is Taylor Green. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
My name is Rhys, Barber. The other audiologist here at Audiology Associates. So this is actually my patient, the first we've got this really soft plug that we've got just at the entrance to the canal here. This is a very soft, sort of, not wet, but just a much softer consistency of earwax. But it is coming away nicely. We're managing to get a grip here. Luckily, there is a little bit of structure to the plug, so we are getting these bigger chunks rather than it being that kind of really slurpy, soft wax that's coming out. So I'm just working around the outside edge here, just trying to find the edges of the plug so we can lift it and try to bring this down the canal as well.
Ooh, starting to peel quite nicely.
It's peeling well so far. It's coming away well. So let's try and get these side pieces off. There we go. It's starting to work down. We're almost going to kind of walk this plug down the canal.
Yeah, got to try different parts of it just
You've got it.
Oh, there we are.
There's a lovely little eardrum beyond. So we're nearly, now we've created a gap, we can lift this sticky stuff off the one side of the canal wall. Wax stuff. And then we get this out.
Syrup.
Let's out that top section goes. There we go. Let's have a look beyond that.
Yeah, a little bit left.
A little bit more. Look how like sticky that's becoming at the bottom end there. There we are, out that goes. I think I'm just doing a bit of a lot of misting in here as well. This is quite a humid ear canal when we've released all this.
Yeah, very common when patients use a lot of olive oil, isn't it?
Yeah.
And especially if it's a warm day as well, you know, it tends to steam the camera up quite a lot when we look at them. It's a bit of a nightmare.
It is. And sometimes if you just pop the suction tube in a corner, it'll just take the moisture out of the canal really, but it'll come back really, really quickly. Yeah. So this is a very similar type of consistency to the first ear canal here, but a much smaller piece of wax. We can see the eardrum beyond straight away. But I think, I'm not too sure how far back this goes. So we're just going to start to bring off the side of the canal wall. There we go.
Yeah, it looks quite deep, that one.
It does, doesn't it? It does look like it's going a fair way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it's going a fair way.
Quite a narrow canal as well.
It is. You can see just how sticky that. I mean, it's even coating the side of the suction tube as well.
Yeah, a bit of a wiggle. You can see the eardrum when you, there you go. That's the eardrum in the distance here, the little grey patch.
It's on its way. It's nearly there. There we go. Oh no! I thought that whole thing was going to go then, but it just broke off as we lifted it off. Guys, don't forget to stay tuned for the second patient in this compilation. That's Taylor's. That is a lovely keratin ribbon for you, which are always fun to watch. Those ones.
Yeah, and we're getting more of them. Like you said, we've
mentioned. I did say probably a couple of weeks ago, I haven't had a keratin ribbon for ages, and then suddenly I ended up with like 3 in the same clinic or something. It was really strange.
All coming together.
Like buses.
Keratin bus.
Keratin. So there we go. Last bit. Perhaps we just see people with keratin ribbons on a regular basis, and they all just come in one go. Maybe perhaps that's what it is. There you
go. Lovely.
2 centimeters, 3. Don't set. Oh gosh.
You've put that little hair there just to try and make it up to the 3, haven't you?
7/8. So you've cottoned on to me already. 7/8 of an inch. That is there, guys. Yeah. So the good one coming up next, which is yours.
This is mine. Longer one as usual.
Yeah.
You can see it kind of looks really wet to start with. So I was almost kind of half expecting this one to be a really slushy sort of wax removal, but when we start taking this away, I can actually see that it's like ribbons that have like bunched up together, and that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be gently trying to ease this away slowly,
almost sort of unraveling it.
And I can already just about see what I was looking at there when I was taking this away is what was behind. So you can see here now that it's starting to unravel. I thought this was still attached. I couldn't get a grip on this piece yet. Too blocked up.
Oh no! And because you want to try and grab it, like we always try and keep them in one piece because they're great to see coming out as one piece, but they do tend to break very easily. Look at this! Look at that coming away.
Gentle little wiggle. Again, it's broken away. It's been a long time since we've had a really long one.
We haven't had one like that for ages.
No,
not for ages.
And I think if you've not seen something like this before, we've both had different records basically of the length of
Personal
skin
bests.
that personal bests of skin we've removed, skin ribbons we would call them. So I think mine is about 7 centimeters long, skin ribbon. I think yours is about 11.
11 centimeters mine was, yeah, and it just kept going and going and going. And do you know what, I'm always hopeful that I get another one like that coming away, because that was such a brilliant one to voiceover. I think if I was doing the voiceover now, I think I'd be far more excited about doing it than I was doing the voiceover back then, which is back in the early days of the channel.
So you can see it's kind of really stuck to the ear canal as well, and it's leaving all this kind of staining underneath as well, which, you know, again, as always, we're not really overly concerned about the kind of staining little parts, but we've got this plug now. I
was going to say, you've got this plug that's hidden behind all that skin, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look at that! Wow. My goodness me.
So the ear canal is underneath these bits that are stuck to the ear canal.
You can see the fresher skin underneath there.
There we go. I was just seeing if I could try and peel away that the skin to uncover the ear canal a little bit better, but it's not coming away as we would like it to.
This patient must have used a heck of a lot of oil. And the thing is, here in the UK at the moment, it's difficult for patients to get into their GP to get wax removal done.
Yeah.
So they've been referred to the hospital. So the majority of GPs are saying, like, go away and use some drops while you're being referred to the hospital to get this done. But the hospital waits are so long that we're seeing patients, so they've been using oil for months and months and months.
I think this patient said she'd been using oil for a month. I think it was about 4 weeks. And she said, it's not making any difference, it's making my hearing worse.
I'm not surprised.
The oil's just getting trapped in there.
And the thing is, you get this, the wax will absorb the oil and expand, so everyone gets worse for the first couple of days and then it improves. But when it's this deep, this is my argument, see, if I'm looking in an ear canal and the wax is this deep, then there is literally, drops are not going to do a damn thing. It's not going to get this out because it's too deep. The migration processes aren't really happening that are built to deal with that amount of wax in that area here.
We are struggling to pull this out with suction. So oil by itself is not gonna touch this.
No, it's not going to make a difference. It helps if you're coming along to get suction done or irrigation done, whichever is your removal of preference, really. But to try and sort of get it done on its own is just never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
No, you can see the skin on the outer ear canal as well is just not, it's not coming away in one big go. So I'm going to focus on this little plug now. That is coming away okay. So far so good. We've got this little bit that's kind of trapped down in the recess now. We're going to need to try and lift it slightly.
It's almost gluey, isn't it, in texture?
Yeah. I was actually struggling to get a decent grip, because I was just kind of half expecting it to just roll out as soon as I got a suction grip on it. But I was saying to the patient, I was like, it's quite a frustrating one, because it looks like it's about to pop out any second, but it was really giving us a little bit of trouble. So I tried to peel a little bit away from the ear canal there, thinking that was holding it in place. And here you go, you can see it's starting to come away now. It's quite a big piece left
plug,
there.
Isn't it? Look at the size of that.
Quite a chunky little piece here. And I think I lose my grip again in a second. Do we? No, we don't.
There we go, look at
that.
that.
Like a tomahawk.
It does look like a tomahawk steak, it does look like a tomahawk steak, yeah, you're right. Not very tasty though, I would imagine.
No, it's not enough for me.
I always imagine it would taste quite bitter because it's slightly acidic. So you'd imagine it would be quite a bitter taste. Please don't comment if you've eaten your own earwax. I really don't need to know that, but thank you very much. But I just, spitballing that. That's probably what it would taste like.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to tidy up this last tiny little bit now. It's just in front of the eardrum.
Nice.
Again, we're not overly concerned about these little kind of stainings that are still around the eardrum there, because they will start migrating it. You can see how I already attempted to try and peel it away and it wasn't coming away. Okay. That would have been a little bit uncomfortable for the patient, I think, if we had tried to remove all of that. Yeah. So keeping the patient comfortable, continued use of oil about once a month we'd usually suggest, and see them again in 6 to 12 months.
Yeah. Nice. What have we got there? 2.5 centimeters, bang on an inch. There, guys, as well. Well, thank you very much for watching our videos again this week, guys. Don't forget, check out channel memberships if you want to go and have a look at the little perks you can get and decide for yourself whether you'd like to become a member of the channel. There's no pressure from our end. We're not going to change any of the videos that you guys get on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is going to carry on going on regardless. But these are just extra videos, so you get more videos and more of stuff about us and live streams and stuff like that. So, but as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we shall see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.